Hi everyone. So now we will learn how to use PHP and HTML together. And whenever I will say HTML in this part, I mean to say HTML plus CSS plus JavaScript. Alright. And you might have a question there, like why we need to use PHP and HTML together. What is the reason behind that? Don't worry, I will help you out with that question. And then we will learn how we can use HTML or HTML tags inside the PHP. And it's vice versa also. I mean to say, we will learn how we can use PHP inside the HTML tags also. And we will try to make our CSS style dynamic with the help of PHP. And at the last of this part, you will get the basic idea like how we can create websites and why PHP, HTML, CSS and bit JavaScript is a great combination. Alright, so now let's move on the first part, like why we need to use HTML and PHP together. So for that, let's understand the purpose of HTML and PHP. So with the help of HTML, CSS and bit JavaScript, we can create the basic and static websites. So what does mean to static website? Static website means whatever we will write in the files, in HTML files, they produce some output and that will be displayed over the browser. There is nothing to come from the database, but PHP can help us to connect the database with the website, or you can say that it will help us out to get the data from the database. So again, you might have a question, can we connect HTML, CSS and JavaScript directly to the database? No. There are some methods like APIs and all that we can use, but this is the different way. This is the completely advanced web development. But if you are talking about basic things, then we cannot connect HTML, CSS and JavaScript with the database. We have to use any server-side scripting language like PHP, JSP or ASP. So there we are using PHP. Alright. So basically HTML, CSS will help us to create a great design, great look and feel for website, and PHP will basically make our website dynamic via getting the data from database, right? That's why if you want to get the data from database and you want to just give a good look and feel, then you have to use HTML and PHP both. All right, and I told you whenever I'm talking about HTML, I mean to say HTML plus CSS plus bit JavaScript also. Alright, so now let's move on the code and let's see how we can write HTML tags or how we can create HTML tags inside the PHP and PHP files. So there I'm creating a one more file, and you can put any name to this file. I'm putting there PHP with the HTML and just simply writing there tags, and let's just echo something, put there PHP with HTML, right? This is simple. And now let's check the output. Here you can see the output. So now let's say I just want to see this text bit bolder and bigger. Then what I can do? Then obviously we have to use HTML, right? So firstly we'll understand how we can use HTML inside the PHP. So this is our PHP tag. So how inside this we can write the HTML. So with echo, inside this code, simply use h1 tag and just close this h1 tag there like this. And here we go. Let's check the output now. You can see that the text is bit bigger and bolder. All right. So if you want to add some style, then you can simply just do one more thing. Just put there style, single quotes, color, or you can say that red color or green color, whatever you want to add. And here we get the red color. Great. So not only h1 tag, if you want to use any another tag, that is also possible. So if I'm just giving there h3 tag, let's close it, and you can just give any color, let's say green, and let's check the output there. Here we go, right? Both are working fine, no issue. So in same PHP file, we can use multiple PHP tag. So one tag is closed there, so I can just simply use the another PHP tag there, right? And there I can take any variable name. So let's say I'm just taking a variable What are the variables? I already told you in last video, so I'm putting there Anil Sidhu, right? So if you want to use h1 tags or HTML tags with the variable, this is also simple. Just simply put there echo and create h1 or whatever tag you want to create, right? So let's say h1 tag we are creating. Let's close it, h1 tag, and inside this simply put their $name and close this tag with the semicolon, and let's check the output. Here we go, right? So if you are using any older version of you can say that PHP, then simply use their dot operators, right? Quotes, then dot operators, dot, then quote, this way. But in latest version you don't need to put their quotes like this. All right, great. So I'm just keeping this like that only. Perfect. So now in this part we just get to know how we can use HTML tags inside PHP. But what if you want to use PHP inside the HTML tag? This is also very simple. So I'm just creating their h1 tag, right? Simple. And inside this just put their PHP tag like this, and you can just print anything. Let's say this is heading tag or like this, right? And you can just simply save file and check the output there. This is working fine. Perfect. So and now if you want to add the style, simply you add the style with this h1 tag. Let's say color, it's blue or something we can put, right? And let's check the output. Here we go. Perfect. So similarly, if you want to just use this name tag with that way, that is also possible. Let's take another h3 tag, right? Or any tag, whatever you want to use, p tag, h1 tag, div tag, you can take anything. And then let's again use a PHP tag there, echo something, echo $name. Yes, if you have a question like can we just use the variable of one PHP tag inside the another PHP tag, is it possible? Yes, this is possible in a single file. So now let's see, there we got this one. And if you want to add some text with this is also possible, like say my name is, and then you can use PHP tag and still this will be work fine, right? All right, so now let's see how we can create a style bit dynamic with the help of PHP. So let's say you have a h2 tag, right? And inside this h2 tag we are using PHP and $name, right? This is pretty simple, no issue with that. Here we go. And similarly we have the two more h2 tags, and there we are printing, let's say dummy text, and another one is, let's say there I'm putting my name is this, right? So these three are the you can say that h2 tags. So now I want to add their green color. So this is pretty simple. We can simply put their style, and then we can say that color is green. Simple. First one should be green, yeah. And we can just copy this and paste it with the other tags also, right? And let's say just after that, just client or your manager just come back and say just make it sky blue. Then you will say okay, let's make it sky blue, and just after that requirement come back and just make it green or some yellow color. Then you will say you are just fading us up. So what you can do there, you can just create a variable. So see, currently we have only 3 HTML h2 tags. So let's say if you have 20, 30 and more than that, then it's hard to be just changing one by one. So better to be just save that color in a variable and use it again and again. All right. So again, if the requirement is changed, you just need to change that color only on one place and you can use it anywhere. All right. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just making a variable h2 something color or something, right? You can put that, and let's say sky blue. This is my color. Now I want to use this color with this tags. Then what you need to do, just simply replace this color with PHP tag echo and dollar this, right? And just copy it and paste it once, right? And now you will find this. Okay, this is not working. Why? Let me check. Okay, just I need to put there semicolon, I guess, and there also working fine, right? So if requirement is changed and someone just say that just make it orange, then just, this is pretty simple. You can simply change this color and it will automatically apply one of these 3 h2 tags like this. So with that way we can just use HTML inside PHP, PHP inside HTML tags, and we can make dynamic style also. So I hope you get the basic idea how we can create a website and dynamic website, I guess. And in upcoming part we will definitely make some small dynamic pages. And if you still have any queries, you can ask me in the comments section. And guys, if you just get to know something, if you just learn something from this video, then please subscribe my channel, share your feedback in comment section, and like this video. And this is my Paytm number for donation. Thank you guys.